I want to be perfectly clear. I know that most of you know this. For years, the city's shelter system has been full. Period. The drop-in centers have been overwhelmed. Period. The 30-year-old Out of the Cold program that runs in the winter by volunteers has been full. This year, many of them, honestly, are now reporting they turn people away. So shelters are turning people away. The Out of the Cold program is turning people away. And then this other level of emergency service that we got is the warming centers. 2 24-hour warming centers that are really drop-ins that in the winter open up so people can sleep in chairs and on a few mats. They have been full at capacity for 2 years. And that led to the death of this man last week. What did the city do this year to make things look a little bit better? They opened what I call the secret warming center on the Esplanade in the St. Lawrence Community Center. It only opens at 9 p.m. at night, and everyone has to leave by 9 a.m. in the morning. But I live in that community, and I go by every night, and the doors are kept locked every night. The doors are kept locked. And you can only get into that center if you are referred through central intake or through a complicated process of referral. Frontline workers tell me that they spend often an hour just with one person trying to squeeze them into one of these spaces. And what's it like in those spaces? What's it like in the shelters? You know, it's hell in the shelters for the workers and for homeless people that are there. They are crowded. They are not as clean as they used to be due to cutbacks. Thank you. There are bed bugs in many of them. There has been tuberculosis outbreaks in them. A famous tuberculosis outbreak that we had a few years back killed several homeless men. And why is that not okay in Canada or anywhere? Because it's a curable disease. Last February, a strep A outbreak broke out in Seton House. And you know, to this day, 12 months later, that facility does not have an all-clear status yet. During the worst part of that outbreak, we lost 100 beds. So it's hell in the shelter system. And people are beaten up, and people get sick, and it's crowded. And even new shelters that the city has built still rely on bunk beds